And Olive, you're left sitting at the table.
She, like, puts her head on the table.
Bartender?
Yes, sir.
Get one for her, too. I think she needs it.
All right.
Oh, no, my friends don't let me drink.
Okay, well, hopefully everything's working. Hello. Welcome back to Uncanny Adventures, our Shadows Over Stillwater Call of Cthulhu campaign. We're back. We have a new player with us tonight. Scott is joining us for the first time. And this is his second time playing Cthulhu on my channel. So, I mean, you brave soul. Welcome back.
You were free, Scotty. You were free.
You were. And
I'm scared.
I'm afraid. No, you'll be fine. But, last time we played, the investigators, Kiyo and Olive, and the rest had come back to Stillwater after Olive got a little bit of medical attention at the village up on the hills, and they were able to also get Hank back to town, though Hank is in very, very bad shape. He is currently at the doctor's office under the supervision of both doctors, and not sure whether or not he's going to pull through. The good news is for you all who were looking for him, you get paid whether he's dead or alive, but his family might want him to pull through. We'll see. But let's go around and say hello, and then we'll get started. So we'll start with Vex today.
Hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Vex. I'm playing Kiyo, who is one of the only people who came out of that pretty much, I think actually literally unscathed. I literally think Kiyo is completely uninjured. And yeah, I'm excited.
Excellent. And
Can't wait to
Callie?
punch some people.
Yeah. What about you, Callie?
Hi, I'm Callie. I play Olive Archer, as she's a journalist. She'd do anything for the story, as shown several times when she's almost died. I'm at currently 6 hit points, which doubled from the last time. So, which I had 3. So I'm pulling through. It's gonna be fine.
Excellent. And Scott, how about you?
Howdy, y'all. My name's Scott. Okay, my name's Scott. Hi. And I am playing Claude Kinsey. As you can tell, I'm pretty new to the character, but he's a bit of a gambling man, and he's just riding into town.
It's true. So, and I'm Jeanette. I'm the keeper of all things. Also, I always forget this, but if you want to donate to give our players some advantages, some successes, some failures, some disadvantages, there's some information down below in the little tabs below the video that can explain exactly what you can get for donations and things like that. And right now, both Kiyo and Olive have 2 advantages left between the 2 of you. So,
Wow.
just so you know. Not that you will or won't need them. We'll find out, though. But as we come back in to the Sweetwater Saloon in the town of Stillwater in New Mexico, Kiyo has retired to take a bath and just sort of tidy up after a very long day and a long ordeal and a lot of riding to and from, just get the road dirt off and kind of clean up. And Olive, you are sitting in the main room of the Sweetwater. The bartender is still behind the bar, sort of cleaning things up. There's a handful of, dinner patrons and some just early drinkers here for the evening, and you're sitting across from Mandy Jacobs, who is the little girl who had been missing for quite a while before you got to town. And at the table nearby is the big fellow who came in on the wagon and was telling you all about how he had come out of one of the nearby towns, Santa Rosita, and he'd had to quarantine before he was allowed to enter the town because it seems the locals are very concerned about people coming in and bringing some kind of sickness in. And once he finished up his business and started heading this way, he came across some people walking about in the Southwood Pass who probably shouldn't have been walking anymore. They'd probably seen better walking days when they were still breathing. And he kind of gave him a wide berth and hurried on his way into town. So he had told you his tale. But as you sit there, you can hear footsteps on the porch of the Sweetwater. And the front doors kind of open up. And someone walks in. So Scott, why don't you describe Claude for us?
Well, Clyde is just your average family man from Kentucky. But not really, he's from Kansas. I get the states confused because they both start with K's. That shows how much education Claude Kinsey has. But one thing he does know very well is where to place his bets. So, he's wearing like a tanned colored shirt. He's actually probably dressed pretty nice for travel, like a little bit too much. He's probably sweating a bit because he's got on not really breathable stuff. He's got on overalls with the classic grayish like pants that go with the overalls. And he's got a nice flat brimmed hat that goes around. And he's got a big handlebar mustache. Well, almost handlebar mustache. But on closer inspection, you realize that it's not actually growing down the sides of the mouth. It's just that big of a mustache that it droops down. Oh, your audio is not working.
I muted myself. See? Professional streamer.
Oh, also,
yourself.
he's in his... He looks like he's in like in his 30s, 40s.
Okay.
Caucasian male. So
Excellent. So as you enter the Sweetwater Saloon, this building is a large 2-story saloon. Seems to have a quiet atmosphere. You're familiar with a lot of saloons and cantinas and things like that. This one seems to have like a quiet air about it. Seems a bit peaceful. Nice for getting some rest after being on the road. From behind the bar, this stout, balding man with a big bushy mustache kind of looks up at you and gives a nod, and he's like, "Hey, welcome to Sweetwater. Can I get you anything?"
howdy. Got my thirsty being on the road. What you got?
Got a whole slew of beers. We got some hard liquors. You want a bourbon? You more a Scotch man?
Around what time is it?
It's evening. It's like the sun is setting, so it's people are, the streets are starting to get quiet. So just after dinner.
I'll go some good old whiskey on the rocks.
Sounds good. He pulls out a bottle and starts to pour. And as you look around, you see some various people sitting around, some drinking. You see 2 young women who look like they're probably they work here. They're serving at the tables and stuff and checking in on the customers. And there is a younger man who is sort of lugging various glasses or bottles to and from. So he looks like he's probably a bar back here. And you see sitting at one of the tables a little girl who's probably not even 10 years old, and a woman. Olive, why don't you describe yourself?
Olive is she's probably sitting down kind of closer to Mandy, the little girl, and it's like, it's gonna be all right. Olive has long brown hair tied over the side. She has olive like skin and a scar right underneath one of her eyes. She's wearing a traveling dress, and I know, olive like skin. That's crazy. And like a little kind of traveling cloak over top of her. She looks like she's seen better days. She looks like she's at 6 hit points out of 25, and whatever that may look like to you.
Wow. Thinking in his head, wow, that little girl must have ran her ragged.
This is my daughter.
This is why I'm not having kids.
So as you take in these two sitting at the table, the doors to the saloon open behind you again in a rush, and a man comes sweeping into the saloon. Where is she? Where is she? And for the first time, Olive, you notice the little girl kind of perks up from her kind of scared stupor, and she turns and looks over and just whispers almost inaudibly, "Daddy?" And it's at this moment he sees her, and he rushes across the bar and throws his arms around her, and he's like, I thought you were dead. He looks over at you. He's like, where'd you find her? She's been gone so long. We thought there was no hope.
It's a long story. Reunion's great, but I need to explain some things to you. I don't think that you should make a lot of sudden loud noises. I think she's in a bit of a shock.
Well, I would say, who took my daughter?
It's the doctor. The doctor's not there.
Nope, the doctors are both still over at
Why
the
did they
office.
leave me?
It's a good question.
It's a, like I said, it's a long story, and it'll be a long night, so maybe I could explain it tomorrow. I'll come by and with my friends, and we can explain it to you. The most important thing right now is that you take your daughter home.
He looks like he's pretty agitated. Why don't you you can roll me either like a charm or even a psychology roll to try and see if you can get him to sort of ease off and calm down about this. You can just feel the agitation coming off of him.
What is my psychology? And what is my charm? Okay. I think I'll go with charm.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 13 out of 65.
All right. So you can tell, and when you've met Stu once before, and he's definitely was kind of on the edge of emotionally, but he kind of looks at you and he takes in like how tired and just disheveled you yourself look, and he backs off. You're right. No, you're right. My apologies. And he's got his hand kind of around Mandy's shoulder and he's hugging her tight. My apologies. Yes, no, we thought she was dead, and no, I should get her home. You're absolutely right. I should get her home. And the family, they didn't even believe it when we heard. I apologize. Yes, we can talk about this tomorrow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's more other people I was traveling with that you should thank. I just wanted to see her home, but again, she's been through a lot, and I just don't want anything to shock her. I could tell she's very happy to be in your presence again, but she's been through a lot.
No. He kind of kneels down and looks her in the face. He's like, It's all right, sweetheart. Dad's gonna take you home, and we're gonna get you cleaned. We're gonna get cleaned up and settled into your own bed. And thanks the nice lady for helping you. And we'll maybe see her tomorrow. And Mandy looks at you and makes eye contact and thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, we should go. I want to get her home. It's getting dark. And he starts to lead her out, and he turns back as he's getting toward the door, and he passes by where Claude's kind of standing at the bar, and he says to you, has the marshal been informed of this? The fellow that you had ride out to let me know didn't say. Do I need to stop and talk to him, or have you all taken care of that?
Are you asking me?
He's looking right at you. Yeah.
Who else are you asking?
I thought he was asking the bartender. I will take care of it. I will let him know. Look, I'm very tired.
Yeah, he gives you a serious look this time, and he's like, "Are you all right?"
I think so. I probably should just get some sleep.
Okay. Yes, you should. You've done us. You don't even know what service you've done to our family. This is. You get some rest. Oh, come on, Mandy. We'll see the nice lady tomorrow. And he turns and kind of ushers Mandy out the door. And he does give you a nod, Claude, and kind of tips his hat since you're kind of right there as he passes by. And then he disappears out the door with the little girl. And Olive, you're left sitting at the table.
She puts her head on the table.
Bartender?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Get one for her, too. I think she needs it.
All right.
Oh, no, my friends don't let me drink.
Only one of them.
Then get her a seltzer.
All right, will do. He stops from pouring the whiskey and switches and slides it over to you at the bar, Claude, so you can walk it over if you want to.
I just walk it over and I said, "Sounds like you've had a rough day." And I just put it there.
You have no idea.
Just a friendly face to another. And I go back to the bar.
Thank you.
Because we don't know each other.
No.
So.
Yeah.
And Claude is a gentleman, so he's not gonna be like, hey, they're good looking.
Olive downs the seltzer and just waits for Kiyo to get out of the bath. And yeah, that's all she does.
All right, so while you still sit and wait with your seltzer, or your empty glass that you now have, the large fellow from the wagon, Bob Hurley, kind of walks back over, refills his drink at the bar, and this time he comes and sits down at your table, Olive, and he's like, "So, I mean, I told you my story earlier about, traveling through Santa Rosita and having to stop and all that, but, well, it sounds like, especially with that gentleman and his little girl, it sounds like you got quite a story to tell. I'm pretty interested. Plus, it'll give me another story to tell other people on the road when we get bored traveling."
Olive looks down at her notepad that she's been probably looking through and not quite believing herself, even though it's written in her own words, and she flips it so it closes and she stuffs it in her pocket, and she says, maybe another day. I'm not. My head hurts, and I think you'll know soon enough because I'm gonna publish the story.
Well, all right then. Yeah, I don't want to take in if you're what, a writer, or what's that about?
I'm a journalist.
Oh, journalist. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You got any other big stories besides that one?
No, this is my big break.
Well, I mean, if you're a journalist, you must be interested in I know you mentioned that there were people walking dead here, but you must be interested in the fact that there's more walking further on out And I mean, this thing is, you know, widespread. I mean, dead rising from the cemetery here, dead rising in the desert out there.
She pulls back out her notepad and like flips to a page that's clear. And she says, all right, what can you tell me about that?
Well, I mean, like I was saying when I was talking when I got here, you know, I left out of Santa Rosita, and you know, they're all kinds of worried about, like, I mean, you know, I go there a couple times a year and I sell my wares and I pick up some new things and this and that, but the people are usually pretty friendly, but this time around they seemed agitated and, I mean, like, real skittish around anybody who was, like, from out of town, like myself. Like, literally, like, clear the streets when you go by. And I thought that was kind of weird, you know, so business was kind of slow this time, hence why I'm here so soon. I wasn't supposed to be here for a couple days. But, yeah, and then I was coming through the pass, and at first I thought the fellow I saw was just somebody in trouble. So I pulled up the horses, and I got off the wagon, and I started to head over, like, you know, hey, sir, can I help you? And kept walking for a bit, and then when I got close, turned around and, well, I mean, he was clothed, but he looked dirty when I was coming up on him, but when he turned around, it was just like no skin on the face, like skeleton man walking, and I just was like, nope, and I ran and got back on the wagon, and he just kicked it up and out of there.
Would you be able to describe the face to me so I could draw it?
Oh, I mean, well, literally, it's like, you know, like, I mean, human skeleton, like the face, there was like no skin, it was just bone. It's terrifying.
I do like a rough sketch of the zombies that we saw before, and I say, does it, or I pull out the sketch of the zombies that I had before and I show it to him, and I was like, does it look like this?
Well, he did not look exactly like that. That one has a little bit more left of, like, what he looked like before. This one, if you just take away, like, all the features and just, like, literally, like, a skeleton dressed in clothes walking around. Yeah.
Oh, that might be something to look at.
I mean, I didn't want to get too close, but, I mean, if you're doing your story, it may not just be this little town that you got to worry about.
Can I get your name for the...
Oh, yeah, my name is Bob Hurley.
Bob Hurley.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Hurley.
Well, my mama calls me Robert when I'm in trouble. You can call me Bob.
Bob, okay. Bob Hurley.
Yeah, I'm after I leave here, heading on up to Santa Fe before I sort of circle back around for my trek. So,
well, Mr. Hurley, if you find any more Walking Dead, please, let me know. My name is Olive Archer. I work for the Gazette, and this is, yeah, we never came up with anything.
You tell me what it is.
I work for the
Daily Globe.
No.
If she was from New York, that'd be perfect, but...
the Frog and Duck Gazette. In a little ways away from here, and if you find any more Walking Dead, please ask for me there.
All right, we'll do, ma'am. And honestly, you'll probably know because I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that one, I let out quite the scream, and so you probably will hear me before you see me about it.
All right, that's yeah, that sounds right. Can I buy you a beer or a seltzer or a whiskey or something?
Well, that's very nice. That will much
Good old
appreciated.
sarsaparilla.
That would be much
Sunset
appreciated.
Sarsaparilla.
Right. I get him Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm. And he looks over and Claude, he looks you up and down and he's like, "Well, howdy, sir. Didn't even see
Howdy.
you come in. Name's Bob Hurley. How are you today?"
Claude Kinsey. Just came into town.
Well, me too.
I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything, but I hear something about some dead walking or something crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I only saw the one, but this little lady right here and her friend who's out in the back cleaning up from the day, I mean, they can tell you, they got a whole story. I mean, some of the townspeople too, about like dead people just coming up out of their graves in the cemetery, wandering around, going after people. One guy, I guess, did you say walked in here and had a drink before anybody did anything about it a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Never thought somebody'd be sitting down having a drink with the dead man, but there you go, sir.
A dead man.
Though the one I saw was, well, he should have been dead. He must have been dead. Ain't nobody living walking around like the one I saw.
Sure, it wasn't one of them local kids just making a little game.
Bob looks at you, Olive. I didn't think so. What about you?
Sir, it was very 100% real. But you can believe me or not, I'm still going to stick with that story.
Truth isn't always what you see, girl. Sometimes, and I want to try to do a dumb little magic trick where I like get a quarter between the fingers thing and like just make it appear from behind her ear. Would that be a gamble? Probably not.
I would say
It's sleight of hand.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
probably
that
sleight
literally
of
be
hand.
sleight of hand? Be
Sleight of
skill
hand.
infinite?
Okay. Which I'm horrible at, which is great. And I never remember which one to do, the purple or the green.
the green. Is it the green? I never remember
I don't
either.
know. I never use
It's
roll
a
20. I
green.
Don't use
fucking
it.
hate roll 20.
Okay, it's pretty obvious that what I did. I'm just like, well, people pull tricks all the time. Might have been someone's sick joke, trying to scare you. Not the first town I've come into where some kids try to spook outsiders.
With all due respect, sir, if you stay here a few days longer, you'll find out the truth for yourself.
How much you want to bet on that? $3? $5?
How much you got?
How much you wanting to put down?
How much do we got?
That's the fun question that I was looking up for most of today.
It would be your, if I remember properly, it would be your spending level.
Yeah, it's your credit rating. Like usually, like below. Well,
Would
Scott.
Olive be considered average?
Yeah, she'd have an average probably.
I think her spending level it's literally its credit rating. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a math thing.
You probably have between $20 to $98 on you. Just for
20 to-
spending money.
20 to 98 is actually pretty high.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Well, the earliest date I could find was like 1920s currency. So
Here, I can actually look up it because there is an actual chart for this on Call of Cthulhu in the book for how much your
that's where I'm at now. That's why I was like, huh. It only went to the 20s, and it had like 20s and modern day. Cash and assets on page 57.
Yeah, I know. Like for example, keep my character who has a 53 in credit rating has a spending level of $25.
Okay,
that's-
there's no way that she's as rich as Kiyo, so
But I think
Maybe.
like you said 53, Scotty.
57 was the page it's on.
Oh, hold on. Is that the spending level or?
That's table 2 cash and assets, but 53 also talks about it.
In the wrong.
If I'm looking right.
I'm in the wrong book.
I'm in the investigator's handbook.
That's where, like I said, I was in the wrong book for that. I was down Darker Trails.
But yeah, for the sake of argument, well, how about let's just knock it down to $1? How about I bet $1 on it?
$1? That's... Alright, you're on. Or, you've got it, sir. I don't know what your lingo is. Come on.
Whatever Olive's lingo would be.
You, ma'am, are about to lose $1 to Claude Kinsey.
Claude, why don't you roll me a spot check?
Oh no, I got spots. No, I'm kidding.
You might. We'll find out.
That would suck.
There you go. So, Callie, your credit rating, for how much cash, your credit rating times 1. And for assets, it's credit rating times 25. And spending level, depending on what it would be. I don't know what your credit rating is in the game.
What page is that on?
It's on page 15.
Oh, no, yeah, okay. So your credit rating is whatever you wanted the character to be. So as a traveling journalist,
with the credit rating, it's an actual stat.
Oh.
You have to invest points into.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't have that.
Yeah, it's not on the character sheets for Roll20.
Yeah, it is.
Where?
Underneath climb.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome. Okay, thank you. That helped me a lot.
I have no money.
All right, Jeanette, I'm going to switch mine around.
I have no money. I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets. I will say.
Don't worry, Kiyo will be a sugar mama for you.
All right, awesome. I will say, all right, yeah, you're on, and then that's I'll shake your hand, and then I will turn back to my new friend, and I will say, I just became $2 richer. That's fine.
So what is your credit rating? So I can just get it real quick.
Mine?
Yeah, just so you can put it on your
I have
cash and assets.
I
got the table up.
I have nothing.
You have
She has
zero?
0 points because
You have zero?
she didn't know you could put it in there.
Oh my god. Okay, I have 50, so.
That's actually really high.
Yes, it is.
Because, yeah, Kiyo has a higher rating than that, but...
I mean,
but
you gotta have money to bet
she'll
money.
Be my sugar mama. Well, hang on. Vex said she'd be my sugar mama, and I know for a fact that Kiyo's good for it. So I'll bet you $1.
But now Kiyo probably wanders back in, changed out of her traveling clothes, and now back dressed in her dress and they're carrying her parasol, even though it's very much nighttime.
You notice Claude pull out a money clip, and he takes out a single, and he rolls it up, and he puts it in his front shirt pocket for later, just in case. Almost like this isn't the first time he's done this.
Also, Jeanette, I don't know if you noticed this.
Your
Roll20 overlay borked.
Oh no, I closed it. It's,
okay.
I have to reload it because none of the character sheets in my Roll20 were loading.
Oh, that's crap.
Yeah, so I have to relaunch it. But
Callie, I think it's perfect that you are literally the broke journalist.
Of course I am. What do you think?
She's on an unpaid internship across the country.
Yep. So
Can you imagine risking
all
your
my
life
money
for
to
an
get
unpaid?
here.
Imagine risking your life for an unpaid internship. America.
Absolutely not it's not an unpaid internship. I would not be doing this.
America.
So I do want to know, Callie, what would Claude see like on the main page of your notepad as he's kind of standing there? It's not that he's looking, but Claude is a very observant fellow. So what what is on like the top couple sheets that Claude would see?
You gotta know what hand you're dealing with.
You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them.
What's really the first thing that, because I could think of like
you were just writing in it.
Yeah.
You were writing that was about the
figured-
zombies.
The
There's
first
just
few
a picture of a wolf and just says ooh.
No. I had notes. I figure I picked this notepad up for my journey, so the first few would be like sketches of not Kiyo yet, but the other two whose names I cannot.
Solomon
Sol
and Dr.
Sol
Viola.
and Viola, yes, because I traveled with them, and so their faces were probably on the first few, and then Kiyo later, and then falling off a horse is like underlined, not feeling too great, and then another would be fireworks. Talk to Mr. Lee, Hank Hanratty, and why are fireworks going off at night? Question mark. And then something in a different language.
So, Claude, there's a lot going on there in these notes that the reporter has sitting in front of her at the moment.
As to be expected from a reporter, got a lot of notes. I'm not going to say anything out loud about it, but okay.
And at this point, Kiyo enters. So, Kiyo, describe yourself as this is the first time Claude is seeing you.
So, Kiyo is dressed in a rather nice-looking dress and carrying a parasol. She is missing her right arm, like it has been cut off, and you can't really see it, but it's in the sleeve. Trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, what height did I say? She was like 4 foot something.
Yeah, she was a little under 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how tall I made her because I made her pretty short. And it doesn't actually. Hold on, did I record that in my character?
4'11"?
I think it was shorter than that.
Claude's 65, so I guess he's a little bit above average. He's probably like 5'10"-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's the funniest part is Kiyo has the largest size of the group, but we just decided that's not her physical size. That's just her.
The small and mighty
Yes.
lady.
You're dense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, as Duncan found out on their first meeting.
Yeah. Oh,
As
Duncan.
many people have found out.
Duncan written in there too.
Many people have found out that she is terrifying. But yeah, she kind of walks up, very much like small, like she's very small, but like clearly has like a rougher look to her. And yeah, is carrying a parasol, which she's kind of using to almost like a cane, but not like putting much weight on it.
Just a little bit of balance, maybe.
Not even balance, really. Just kind of
accessory.
Walking, having it. It's an accessory, and it'd be weird to keep it over her shoulder right now, so she's walking with it.
Now that I think about it, can Claude also have a cane? But his is clearly like the gentleman's cane kind of
Sure.
thing going. That BS really small cane that you can't actually use for walking
Thin wood
around.
cane.
Yeah.
With the really expensive top ornament on it.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. But yep, so Claude, you see Kiyo walking, and Kiyo, you see Olive is seated at the table with the large fellow from the wagon and is talking with him and this new comer who you haven't seen before.
All right. Yeah, Kiyo will kind of just come on over and take a seat at the table, kind of give both of them a nod.
Howdy.
Thank you.
Everything all right here, Olive?
Yeah, I just I needed to hold.
Kiyo just kind of reaches into her because she's gonna be a thing. Reaches into kind of like her dress and pulls out, reaches in and pulls out $1 and hands it to Olive.
Claude raises an eyebrow and looks at Olive. You shouldn't place bets when you don't got anything to put down, girl.
I do now, so.
Reminds me when I was a little lad, started with just $1.
Please tell me Claude has framed his first $1.
He probably has.
Yes.
He probably has. $1 in the 1800s.
Mr. Krabs.
That's a lot more of an achievement in the 1800s. $1.
Yeah.
but whatever. Anyway.
Also, Scotty, another one probably that Claude would notice since he's a bit more observant. She has a coin on her neck, or like around her neck as a necklace, and I'll say it for you. You're probably Claude would have no clue what it is. It is a Koban coin from Japan.
Wait a minute. I have studies of Japan. No, I'm kidding. Don't.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
That would be the weirdest side study ever.
Scotty, could you give an observation roll or something?
Yeah, sure.
What would I use, Jeanette? Spot.
I don't. That's the answer.
Okay. Then never mind. That'll be a secret till it happens.
Well, jeez.
It's nothing bad, Cal. You know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Now, since Claude's apparently now sitting at the table, even though he never asked, you probably have just realized that now he's sitting at the table with you. It would be visible. He's not like really trying to hide it, but he's also not trying to present it. He does have a pistol holstered. I'm assuming all of you have pieces on you.
Kiyo
especially
does not
out
at the
here.
moment.
Okay.
Kiyo is very much now dressed very very much like, a lady, a proper lady would, is the best way to describe it. Callie looks like she's been kicked to shit. Actually, I think, Callie, you still have my shotgun.
I thought I gave it back to you.
Did you? Yes, you did. I think, you did. You have you still have your pistol though, at least.
I have the pistol, but it's underneath my dress, so you do not see it.
Yeah. And granted, Kiyo looks like she's more than enough to take care of herself. She's got arms for days.
You should probably go clean up for the night. You look
still,
pretty bushed.
The bath's still warm, Olive, if you want to use it.
I will go use it.
Thank you, gentlemen across the bar, as I point out Zen Wolf. You gave me advantage.
Are you staying here, sir? I don't know if I got your name.
I believe I did introduce myself, but I can do it again. My name's Claude Kinsey.
Claude Kinsey. Hi. Olive Archer. Glad to make this bet with you. And then Olive gets up and takes a bath and falls asleep in the bathtub.
Kiyo, when Olive says...
that's a mood.
When Olive says, glad to take a bet with you, Kiyo just kind of raises an eyebrow. But shrugs.
I'm seeing you're inquisitive about that.
I look at Kiyo
She was mentioned.
Give her a wink. Anyway.
Breaking glass noise. Anyway.
Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out, gives everyone a stunner.
Young reporter lady apparently got spooked. Thinks that the dead are walking. He chuckles and he takes a sip from his whiskey.
Kiyo just kind of looks to Claude, deadpan, like just seriously, and says, "Oh, that's the most normal thing that's happened today."
He's not an idiot, so he immediately goes from laughing mood to just he can tell you're being serious, so he'll be like, "Do tell. Seems like quite a strange town I wandered into."
Not too much, because I'm telling the story.
Kermit's like, tell all of it.
I'm not a writer.
Kiyo just kind of looks back to all and just kind of gives a nod. Says, well, for most of the details, you're going to have to look at her story, but you see...
Anything that has to do with that earthquake earlier today spooked me and my horse.
Well, I'm assuming, Jeanette, Kiyo could probably make an inference that earthquake might have had something to do with the explosion that went on that she was involved in.
It's possible. That was earlier today.
Kiyo's like, it's possible that we might have been at a place that exploded when that happened. For the long story.
You're looking a lot better off than she was.
Kind of looks. Didn't even get a scratch on me.
Wow, she must have been, looks at camera, really lucky.
Kiyo just kind of chuckles this. You don't know the half of it. Girls seem to have a death wish. It's a miracle she's even alive.
What was the deal with the little girl that she had with her? Hopefully she wasn't there with you.
She was, actually.
If you don't mind me poking at it.
We rescued her from the place that had exploded. Something had taken her. She had been taken captive, and we took care of that. Sorry, I'm being a bit evasive, but as she said,
like you said, it's her story.
She did try to run into the place that exploded again after leaving. She's rather dedicated to this story. To her own detriment, it seems.
Sounds like a Valkyrie riding into the storm.
You get a very blank look from Kiyo when you say that.
He just takes a sip of his whiskey and probably awkward silence for a bit.
What brings you here?
Well, I was on my way to the next casino.
What? You stopped
in Santa Rosita.
Picked a strange place to come and take a stop in.
And you could tell her, Claude, that Santa Rosita is the town like Bob mentioned.
Wait, what?
The big man from the cart was just talking about Santa Rosita, and he says it's about a day's ride further out from where you are now, so you could tell Kiyo, this is kind of a nice stop on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Okay. So well, I could have forced myself another hike, but I'm not the young man I used to be, and I'd rather not get there all sleep deprived and in a mess. Got to be in tip-top shape.
How old
keep
is
the mind
Claude,
sharp.
You said?
He looks like he's in his 30s, 40s.
Okay.
He's got the widow's peak, like me. Well, I don't have that bad, but he's probably got worse.
That's what the hat's for.
Exactly. Oh, he's got the hat off by now. You're inside at the sun's setting. The day's over. He's a gentleman. He's not going to have his hat on inside.
I think
It's not for long.
Looks at Claude. So that bet's about the dead? Coming to life?
Yep.
Well, you took a bad bet.
Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
That's a good way to think about it.
But you gotta admit, it sounds pretty ludicrous.
You just kind of nod. Wouldn't have believed you if someone had said the same thing to me today. Till today, or till it happened, but.
Are you from this town?
No. Stopped in for a bounty.
Oh, you're a bounty hunter.
From time to time. I'm a lot of things.
Whatever job can keep you going, I guess.
Whatever job catches my fancy. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's other stuff.
What brought Olive here? She hear about Walking Dead and came here?
I believe Miss Olive is here for the same reason, actually. Took the same contract. Ended up here.
You're telling me that she was a bounty hunter?
Think that she fell into a group that did some bounty hunting.
Man, she's been hanging around the wrong people. Young lady like that shouldn't be doing that kind of work. No offense.
Actually, I was going to say, how old is Olive again, Callie?
26.
Olive and Kiyo are the exact same age.
You're both younger than me.
The funniest thing is Kiyo and Olive are the exact same age. They're both 26. Kiyo just kind of shrugs and says, I fought in a war when I was younger, so bounty hunting isn't anything close to this.
Well, I'm gonna pack it up for the night.
Well, I hope you have a good night. And Kiyo just kind of looks at him.
If you don't mind me asking, what were you two planning on doing in the morning? I got a bed I gotta uphold.
Well, probably settle up things here. Make sure everything's okay. Wait and see how the rest of our group is doing. And see if our potential bounty makes it out alive.
Do you mind if I tag along?
Kiyo just kind of looks. How good does he look at, like, if Kiyo looks at him, like, would she be able to appraise how good he is at shooting?
I'm not too bad with my piece, but I'm gonna stay out of the way if I can help it.
Yeah, I'd say it
not my business.
I mean, he looks like he's got the guns on him, but it's hard to tell without having seen him shoot if he's somebody who can handle the weapon or if he's somebody who has nice weapons and it's for show. Like it's kind of up in the air about
fair
that.
Enough.
Now I want to think about it. He's wearing nice clothes, but those guns, those 2 pistols he has on him, they don't have like special accessories. They're like standard.
Mm-hmm.
Standard,
models.
probably a bit well worn, probably military issue.
Yes.
Colt Army.
One of them is a 36 Colt, and the other one's a 41 Remington.
Nice. Okay. Kiyo just kind of looks, gives a nod, and says, "You're more than welcome to. Appreciate. I always appreciate a bit of help."
Just tip the hat that he doesn't have on.
Just kind of puts the hat. Just have a nice night. Before you leave, just have a nice night. Make sure your guns are near, just in case.
Have a good night too, ma'am.
And Samuel Phibbs, the bartender, comes over at Claude and he says, "Oh, stay in the night. You'll like a room? We've actually got a vacancy. It's $1 for the evening. That does not include meals and drinks."
He pulls out the rolled up one.
Thank you very much. Top of the stairs. It's the first door. Here's a key, and he hands it over to you.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
And Claude packs up for the night.
Kiyo probably now that Claude's gone and kind of she's gonna go find her driver.
Okay.
Chat with her for a bit.
Pulls out some crazy little short novel book that he got along his way. That's some cowboy and Indian story.
Excellent.
I'm trying to think. That's a traveling book for the 1800s. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Those little, you could have a couple dime novels too.
Dime novels, yes. You'd have dime novels.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking of.
Those are awesome. So Kiyo, you go and have a conversation with your driver.
Yeah.
Yep, they're planning to do a once over on your buggy there just after all the work it's been put on it in the last day or so.
It's appreciated.
Yep.
We're gonna be leaving soon, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. And Olive, you notice Olive doesn't come back from the bath.
Kiyo would definitely notice that pretty soon, and then go and check on her, because Kiyo is a paranoid person, and especially right now, considering what she knows is going on. So if Olive is missing because actually Kiyo would know how long it takes for Olive to bathe at this point. She has bathed enough after her at this point. No, like every time Kiyo's gone for a bath, she's told more or less invited, let Olive go in for the bath after her. So Kiyo probably knows around how long it takes, and kind of after a little bit longer than it should, kind of probably would come and knock on the door or whatever it is. Olive, you okay in there?
You're sleeping in the tub when a knock on the door.
What? Hello?
Everything all okay in there?
I fell asleep.
Well, you should do that in your bed, not in here.
Oh, my hands are pruny. I'm going to... Okay, I'll get up, and then you hear like a splash as she gets out of the bath and puts on a towel and puts on her clothes and then leaves. Did you talk to the new guy?
Yeah, he'll be joining us. He's interested in that bet you made with him.
I told Mandy's dad that we would talk to him. Because I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, it feels almost impossible to tell him what happened, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's her dad. You know, she's
We should
missing
tell
for a
him.
really long time.
We should tell him because he's gonna find out one way or another. Would you rather tell him now or tell him when you put your story out?
Okay, we should go tomorrow and tell him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
And
settle in
Olive.
for the night?
Olive,
Mm.
keep your guns close just to be safe. I got a bad feeling about something,
Okay.
and that feeling is Hiram.
All right.
Keep your eye out just to be safe.
Okay. I'll lock the door and
Kiyo does the same. Locks her own door and is definitely sleeping lighter than she normally would.
All right. So everyone turns in for the night. Everybody goes to sleep. Kiyo, light sleep. Olive.
Probably sleeps like the fucking dead.
My body cannot do it.
Well, sorry, go on. Sleeps like the dead in another city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fair. So you all go to sleep for the night, and the night passes. Nothing happens until you're all woken up by someone shouting downstairs in the tap room of the saloon. It's hard to kind of make out. They're very agitated and upset, and you can hear the rough voice of the bartender Phibbs, who probably was just woken at this early hour, sort of responding.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. If Kiyo hears a commotion, she's already like up out of the bed and grabs her shotgun.
Yeah, if Olive hears it, she gets up too.
Grabs her shotgun, keeps her parasol on her, grabs her parasol as well. And probably doesn't grab her parasol because one-handed, so she's gonna just put her knife into the pocket onto her hip and walk downstairs with the shotgun in her hand.
All right. Olive, did you come out of your room as well, or do you stay upstairs?
I come out of my room as well.
All right.
Even though it might not be very helpful.
And you see Kiyo has already passed by your room and is descending the staircase. And Claude, what about you? You're woken by this commotion downstairs in the saloon. What do you do?
I guess I just grab my 6-piece and I start coming down just to see what the heck's going on.
Also,
All
But
right.
I don't have it like out. I just bring the belt and holster in my hand.
Quick question, Jeanette. What year is it again? I can never remember.
1870?
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, as you all come out onto the upper balcony that kind of overlooks the tap room, you can see the back of Samuel Phipps down by the door, and the man who's kind of raised his voice and is kind of right up in Phipps's face, you actually all recognize, including Claude, because Claude, this is the gentleman that you paid to hold on to your horse at the livery. You remember he was called Bob. And he is very animated, and as you're coming down the stairs and now you're out of your rooms and you can hear him better, he's says, "You don't understand. Roop came and took a horse this morning, and he was armed, and he was muttering about no more of the dead are going to be up and walking around, and he's very upset that all of his good work was undone, and he's going to go and handle this himself. He heard that there were more out in the pass, and so he's going to go deal with it. I tried to talk him down. I almost got shot for my efforts, and he's just completely out of his mind. And both Kiyo and Olive, Roop, you realize, is the tall, thin, bearded undertaker who was visibly upset.
I remember him.
Yes, was visibly upset when the dead started rising and walking around.
Understandably so.
Especially after he let you all know how good a job he does when he buries the dead.
He was very proud of it, and I feel bad for him. Kiyo just kind of sighs, puts the shotgun down, and kind of pokes her head over and says, "Everything okay down there?"
Bob looks up to the stairs where you are standing and takes in Kiyo, Olive, and then Claude on the upper landing. And he's, "No, everything's not all right. I went to see the marshal, and the marshal is... He was mad at me for waking him and didn't want to get up and do anything about this. And I didn't know who else to come and see, so I thought maybe Samuel would know if maybe Duncan was around or you folks, because you have seemed to be involved in quite a bit of this, especially you with your sword and cutting things in half the other day. And Roop was very, very visibly upset."
We can take a look. Where'd he head to? Well, at least I can. She'll look to Olive and say, "You can stay back if you don't feel up for it."
No, I'm coming with you.
Wait a
I figured
minute.
that'd be your answer.
Wait a minute. Did I hear right that he took all the horses?
No,
Yeah, he just took one.
He took one of the horses from the livery. I'm sure he'll pay for it later, but
Which horse did he take? He didn't take my Clementine, did he?
Oh my god.
Oh no. He took Mr. Jacobs has a couple horses that he keeps in the stable, and he took one of Mr. Jacobs' horses.
Yeah, Kiyo will kind of look to them and say, "We can go take a look."
Well, knowing
get
about this
dressed.
whole situation, you seem quite capable young lady, but I feel like it wouldn't be right for me to just leave you alone on this, so I'll join you.
All right. Well, get suited up. Let's go.
Run back upstairs and I put my clothes on and I put
Don't
my
forget your
shoes on.
shoes. Yeah, Kiyo actually would say, "Don't forget your shoes this time." And
Okay.
while Olive runs up, Kiyo just kind of calmly walks up, shotgun now hanging at her side. Also, for context, Scotty, I don't know if you looked in the group chat, I just posted what I picture Kiyo's shotgun looking like. And for a note, it is a 10 gauge. Which,
you are packing.
Which the shells are like this, like soft, like
Yeah,
this big.
I know what 10 gauge are. You are packing.
Oh, yes, she is.
Are you hunting horses?
Sometimes. But yeah, Kiyo's gonna get herself dressed up too. Come down carrying her, put her shotgun slung over her back, pistol in her thing, and her parasol still carried with her now.
Claude, unlike earlier, is not dressed all fancy because it's the middle of the night and just seeing what the heck's going on. Not something to really be super presentable for. So he's wearing the same shirt as before. It's just kind of wrinkly and undone a little bit.
Yeah,
Suspenders are down, but he's wearing the same pants and boots.
Yeah, she's got her leather duster, that kind of stuff on now. Her traveling clothes.
He takes his lucky hat on the way out because it was on the hat stand.
All right.
If there was a hat stand.
There's definitely a hat stand.
Duncan keeps losing his hat there and other places.
Oh, should we get Duncan?
That'd be a good idea.
Got a friend back in Kansas City, archaeologist. He has a lucky hat.
Isn't Duncan with the doctor? I thought we said
so. Solomon ended up going back to the doctor's office.
That's right.
And
That's right.
Yep. And Duncan, he's very likely, knowing Duncan, he's probably still sound asleep in the room that Sol paid for him.
All right, yeah, we'll give Duncan's door a couple taps.
You tap. You hear from the inside. 5 more minutes.
Duncan, we're going out.
10 more minutes.
Duncan.
Duncan will be gone in 10 minutes. Go.
Duncan, we're taking your hat.
Oh, my hat. Wait, no. Where's my hat? Oh, I lost my hat again. You hear a thump. And the door opens,
That's one way to
and
wake him
Duncan
up.
is like pulling up a suspender and pulling up, and he's got like his boots in his hand, and he's like, "Did you find my hat? I couldn't find it last night."
We'll find it in a moment. Duncan, we're going out.
Where are we going?
Going to find creepy Undertaker man.
Roop? Where's Roop?
Roop, he went out to solve the undead problem.
I thought we solved the undead problem yesterday.
Apparently not. Apparently it's not just here.
What? What do you mean it's not just here?
According to the guy who wrote in today, there's Walking Dead in a few places.
So, what? God damn it.
You and I both there. You and I both.
Well,
And she'll kind of say, let's go. You need to go get him back.
all right. Son of a... All right, he comes down the stairs, and he's got, like, his gun belt is looped over one arm, and he, like, grabs a chair and sits down and starts pulling his boots on as best he can. And he's like, where's Roop got himself off to? They coming back out of the cemetery? Is that where we gotta go?
He had, where was he heading again?
So Bob said that he rode out of town. He was heading, sort of to the west, the kind of southwest, on the main road. And he mentioned that he heard that somebody came into town talking about the dead being in the pass.
Then yeah, Kiyo would make him aware of that.
Well, I mean, it'll be good to get out of town for a little bit, but not for this reason. But yeah, we should go.
We should go, yeah.
And he grabs his things and starts heading after. And then he kind of slowly looks at Claude. Hello, mister.
Howdy.
Hi. Duncan Exeter.
Claude Kinsey.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry. Nice to meet you, too. Unfortunately, under these kind of circumstances. I hear you got some spooks around here.
No, we got dead people walking around having drinks at bars and all that shit.
Have you tried shooting them?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they go down when you shoot them. It takes a bit. Miss Kiyo actually does much better. She chopped a couple of them heads off. Actually, one of them she chopped
Claude
off.
raises his eyebrows because he actually wasn't expecting to say he's actually shot one.
But, yeah, Miss Kiyo's sword is actually much more useful, though when she chopped the head off, it kind of sat in the street going, yum, 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 for a little bit before she stabbed it through the hit.
Ah, Jesus Christ, what have I got myself into?
That's what I ask
Like I
myself
said.
every single day, sir.
You came to a bad place.
No, Stillwater's a nice place. Perfectly normal up until the dead started climbing around, but I mean, it's fine.
Claude starts heading to the stables.
Yep, and Kiyo's heading to the stables too.
Duncan will follow.
And I get Clementine.
Clementine is no worse for wear. Bob kind of ran ahead of you to help get your horses out. He calls out his sons to sort of help get them saddled up and ready to go. And he's like, just be careful. I don't know why Marshal Whitman wouldn't just... I don't know what's wrong with him, but...
A lot. Way too much.
I don't understand. Everybody around here seems to be going out of their minds.
Yep.
And Duncan looks over and goes, I was pretty much out of mind to begin with, so it's all good for me.
I love him. He is such a treat to have in our party.
Now he looks at Olive and he's like, now Olive, Miss Olive, now you be careful.
Yeah, Duncan.
Last time we rode out, you got thrown off the saddle and hurt your head, and you still look a bit worse for wear. Which Olive, you get a hit point back because you got a night's rest.
Yes. Okay. 7. I was gonna ask. Oh, do I still have the disadvantage on the intelligence?
Yeah, you still are feeling a little funky, and you're not really sure what that's about. Maybe, like a dull, that dull headache in the front of your head that doesn't hurt, but it just kind of makes it hard to concentrate a little bit, and you're just feeling a little out of sorts. You're not really sure, maybe it's from the ordeal that you went through. But yeah, you're having a hard time shaking that foggy feeling. Which I don't think you've mentioned to anybody else.
Nope, she has not. Because of course she isn't.
Because it's Olive.
I thought I said something to Kiyo, didn't I?
I don't know. I don't think it came up.
You just said you weren't feeling all that good.
Yeah, alright.
At least you aren't turning the dust.
I don't feel... I think I made that joke last time.
You did,
I
yeah.
don't feel so good.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Miss Kiyo, I don't feel so good.
I will tell Viola if I see her, when I see her, what's going on, because she is the only doctor that I trust in this town.
For good reason,
that's pretty fair. The other doctor's a bit odd. A bit.
Just a bit.
All right, so you manage to get your horses, you saddle up, and you ride out, following after in the direction that Roop went as well. And yes, ride rules, please. Claude appears to be a very skilled horseman as he kicks up the horse and starts riding briskly.
Which is really funny because my animal handling is crap.
That's fair.
Where's my
38 over 50.
Excellent.
Oh.
Did you fall off again, Callie?
Well,
Is this disadvantage?
Is it disadvantage?
No, this one wouldn't be.
It's not an intelligence. Yeah.
Oh, right. Intelligence only. My bad.
Intelligence and education and all that stuff. All that jazz. So I have 10 in it, and I got a 19.
Okay, so it was at least a huge failure. Just
Yeah.
a mild failure.
Don't spend it.
No, so basically, while the others sort of start to ride out and do so with, not too much trouble and vigor, you kind of immediately fall a little bit behind. Actually, let me see how Duncan himself does. Mr. Duncan.
Sorry, I'm just imagining this guy is just like a little overweight and he always just has like a satchel of donuts.
He's actually not. Like, Duncan is actually kind of...
He knows that he isn't, but just that's what he's coming up with.
Yeah.
It is funny though, yeah, because it kind of would fit with the personality.
He's such a... Yeah, I love him. I love that. He is just a valuable member of our team.
Maybe like a lumberjack build where, you got the muscle and the fat.
True, yeah. So he's also kind of struggling a little bit, but he kind of falls in alongside you, Olive. He's not entirely awake. He may have had a few too many last night before bed. So he's he just kind of rides alongside you and he's like, Miss Olive, oh, a little earlier than I expected to be up this morning, let me tell you. Where's Mr. Solomon?
Sol and Viola are helping out the doctor of the town, I think.
Oh, all right.
I think Sol actually is doing something with Hank, right? Or something?
Yeah, well, he's keeping an eye on him.
Yeah. And Hank is with the doctor, so...
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Because why would you put a man like that in jail? Anyway,
I mean, let's be honest. We can't trust the sheriff to keep him safe and keep him in there anyway. So
yeah, I mean, you did put him in jail, and then somebody let him out of jail. So
as we're riding, Claude, since he got so good in his ride check, he's able to be up next to Kiyo because he doesn't know where he's going. He's following Kiyo, but close enough that they could talk, and just says, So if these things do exist, what do you suggest I do? Aim for the head?
Shoot him in the head. I don't know the exact of how, but cutting their heads off and destroying their heads seem to be the best way to take care of them.
Well, what you're saying's true, and if she's a really good writer, I think Olive's going to make good money on that article. For anyone crazy enough to believe it.
Believe me, she's gonna. If you have no clue how much work and how much blood she's put into that.
I can tell already as he's looking back, and she's just like stumbling on the horse.
You don't. The scar looks old, but at this point, she probably has more scars on her whole body.
She literally looks like she's been hit by a truck at this point, Callie.
Yeah.
We don't even know what a truck
Honestly.
is.
But it's definitely a truck.
She got ran.
She looks like she got ran over by a bull. Still going.
It looks like she got hit by a stagecoach.
By a Taurus. Built Taurus tough.
So you ride, and you're actually a little surprised at how much of a...
Big iron comes on.
Yep. You're actually surprised at how much distance it seems that Roop has maybe put between you and him already. Like, he must be riding pretty hell-bent to wherever he's going. But it's maybe an hour or so before you hear in the distance the sound of a gunshot and then another one.
Can I roll listen to like pinpoint what direction or whatnot?
Missed.
Sure.
I fired again. Missed.
I think I heard something about a popsicle. I clicked the wrong one. I'm not sure if that's good or not.
Oh, let me see.
Because I'm not sure which numbers to look at.
All right. So the 0 line basically is a straight roll. When you roll like that, the -1 and -2 are if you have a disadvantage die, you can have 1 or 2. And then the +1 or +2 is if you have an advantage die. So you got a critical success.
On the rolled, the first number on the left is what you actually rolled?
I think so.
Did you click the purple one or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the first number is the one that...
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, a 1, which is really good in this
Wow.
this one.
That's a crit.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's,
is.
That's a crit.
I know you guys don't really have crits, but
Well, no, but you absolutely pinpoint, like, your head, like, whips around to the left, and you know, like, over the next rise, that gunshot came from probably within a couple 100 feet of your current location. And in fact, you're so intent when you look over, you actually hear this, "I'll put you down! You're not gonna stay! No, you don't! Get back here!" And then you hear another gunshot from a pistol.
oh, over the hill, a few hundred yards, and I just start heading that way.
Well, if he tells where to go, then yeah, she's gonna follow.
And that point, I have pulled out my side piece.
Yeah, and Kiyo pulls out her shotgun.
I got my revolver out of my It's not gonna do very much, but I got the revolver anyway.
Hey, if it works, it works. And you know, Kiyo's already told you kind of what you can do once she's using this for the shotgun, but she's already said you can use the shotgun pretty much.
Yeah. Jeanette, do I have the weird lizard people gun still?
If it was in your stuff and you brought it with you, then yes, you do. Not to mention, Kiyo had a whole bag full of stuff you took from that cave.
Oh boy, Kiyo has some fun shit she can play with later.
But you...
She hasn't told anybody about what she got.
It's true.
Everyone else was busy, so Kiyo literally pocketed just a bunch of shit, and nobody has a clue about it yet.
It's like, I don't know what all this does, but I'm taking it.
Oh, she knows what some of it does.
Some of it, yeah.
You know, like the guns.
So, you all ride in the direction following Claude, who is pinpoints where this is coming from and rides ahead. And you come over the rise in the hill and you see a horse sort of galloping away, heading sort of northward. Riderless. Nobody's in the saddle at this point. To your left, kind of down this slope, you see the tall, thin frame of Roop, the Undertaker. He's waving his right hand, which holds a pistol in it, and madly pointing in the direction of two lumbering figures and firing in the direction of both of them. As you ride into view, Claude, you're the first to see, he shoots one, and it kind of goes through its mid-torso, and it doesn't go down. Now, Claude, this is your first time seeing these walking, shambling fellows.
I was about to say sanity.
Yes. So please roll me a sanity roll.
By the stars and heavens.
By stars and garters.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Goodness. All right.
I'm scared. I'm using up all my luck already.
You really are. All right. You do take 1 point of sanity damage just from the shock of this. This is... You did not expect
the
this.
shock of losing $1.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, actually, I should have you lose another one for having to pay all of the dollar when she rides up alongside you.
No, that's the one sanity I lost is the dollar.
That dollar, nice.
Your dollar is just represented, but your sanity is just represented by dollars.
Oh, I'll be broken. No, I'd be insane in no time then.
But Roop is firing. You think, based on the gun he has, that he probably, you've heard this is the third shot. You figure he's probably got 3 more shots in that gun. You don't know if he's got another weapon or if he's got more bullets, but these 2 lumbering fellows are slowly making their way toward him as he screams at them.
Well, Kiyo's gonna kick her horse and just
spur yourself in.
Oh yeah.
I think Claude's gonna hesitate. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
So whatever round or whatever you want to call it, he does nothing that round.
Well, I do want to know, what are each of your dexterity scores?
25.
75.
70.
For everyone at home, I did not roll up these stats. You can thank the keeper for this.
I did make his character for him. All right, so Claude, Kiyo is riding into the situation. You stay back, but you would be initially the fastest to react to this, but you're taking a moment to kind of take this in.
Yeah, I would say he hesitates because he's thinking like, what's next? Am I going to see a pink elephant? You know?
It's possible. So Olive, as Kiyo is riding down toward where Roop is waving the gun at the undead that are walking toward him, you come up alongside Claude. What would you want to do?
I
guess for my turn, I'll flip her a dollar coin.
grab it. I take the shot.
Okay.
With the lizard person gun.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
What are the stats for it? Because I don't remember.
Yep. Let me look.
Take the shot. Take the shot.
Take the shot. All right. Page 35. So.
What is the lizard? What is this lizard gun? You guys are talking
I'll
about?
tell you in a
For
second.
context, yeah.
Like, is it like this big giant like the gun
like a
from the
TV
Matrix
remote.
that arcs lightning? Or
It's like a TV remote. Is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, it's this handheld thing that she has. So it's a palm-sized milky white crystal shot through with tiny dark blue striations.
I love that.
Like it's got a single 3 to 4 inch shard that kind of juts out of the front of it. So in her palm is this crystal, and the shard kind of sticks out. So it looks like the shape of maybe a handgun would be. And the shard, takes the place of the barrel. and it kind of extends instead of like holding it like a gun. It sort of is held in the palm, and the shard sticks between like the middle finger and the pointer finger of the hand, and
Like a mouse.
Yep, like a mouse. And let's see. So, when you fire the weapon, it deals 1d8 damage to the target.
Okay. It also hurt me. I don't remember.
I don't think it does.
Let's see.
Maybe I
think if
just
it's
got
back-
punched in the face.
I think you got
after I
punched in the
used it.
face. So,
Yeah.
so you do need to roll me a d100
Okay.
as you try to fire this thing.
Is this my
No, this is to see if you activate it. There's
Oh,
there's a
okay.
percent chance it won't go off, but it's very small.
27?
All right, so you are able to fire the weapon.
Okay. So, and do I have to roll to see if it hits?
Yes,
Or-
now you would
Okay.
roll to see if you can hit with it, and you would use your handgun skill.
Okay, is this disadvantage or? is
Yes,
it
from this
still-
distance you would roll with disadvantage. It's just because you're not up
Okay.
close.
Yeah, it's almost double what I have.
Ooh.
So
Oh, like so too high?
yes.
So like
Okay.
Two
if it was
degrees
a-
of failure.
so if it was like a 35, you rolled a 70.
I have a 25 in it, and I rolled a 57.
Okay,
Ooh.
so it's not a fumble, but so you raise your hand, you point your hand in the direction of the undead, and you squeeze. And Claude, this beam of bluish electrical energy shoots out from the crystal that Olive is holding in her palm, and it does
Ooh,
not
same
get
man.
anywhere near the two undead. It hits this sort of rock outcropping about 15 feet to the right, and the rocks just explode in an electrical burst of energy.
I'm just distracting them. I didn't mean to hit them at all. I was just distracting them.
Give this woman a popsicle.
I gotta ask. Do you think that'd be worth the sanity roll?
Sure, if Claude is surprised by that, I would say go for it.
I don't think Crod could have ever imagined a crystal shooting light out of it. So I'm gonna roll.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
All right, so lose another point of sanity. So you're startled by this development, but it doesn't completely throw you. It's something else to sort of try to figure out. Duncan, who is riding up behind Olive, rears his horse back in surprise. Oh, be damned, Miss Olive! Since when do you fire lightning from your palm?
I forgot he hasn't been with us, so he has no clue about this.
She just shot that from a rock.
Holy hell!
I'm sorry, Duncan. Oh man.
He fails the sanity check.
No, he made it, but
Immediately
he's
goes
just
insane.
jaw drops like down. Down below, Kiyo, you're riding toward where Roop is like getting ready to fire at one of these again. The rocks explode off to your right. Make me a ride check.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that would spook any
I got a
horse.
14.
Okay, so your horse is startled, but you manage to rein it in. But at the same time, the explosion surprises Roop, who didn't even seem to note that anyone was coming, and he turns around finally and like looks in the direction of the exploding rocks, sees you riding up, and he's like, I'll put all you dead back where you're supposed to go. And he looks just dark circles under his eyes, bloodshot, like unshaven, like 2 days worth of not shaving, all disheveled. Like Roop looks a hot mess. This has not been
being
good.
generous, and that's probably being generous to him too.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem to recognize that you're you. He is like looking at you with that like same look that he probably just had for The Walking Dead.
Oh no.
And because Duncan is startled by by Olive's amazing powers, Kiyo, it's now your turn.
I have a
made my
question.
mistake.
Yes.
One, how what's the best way to describe it? How far are the dead from him?
They were probably about 15 feet away and shambling toward him.
All right, then Kiyo's going to she's gonna just take her chance and just ride, lift her shotgun up and take a shot at one of the dead, and probably actually dismount her horse first, actually, before, because her horse knows how to not be startled by this, but.
Well, go ahead and make a ride check for the dismount. Just because you're riding in full speed and you're going to jump out of the saddle.
I got a 9 for that one.
How does it look when Kiyo leaps out of the saddle?
It's probably like she just kind of like, it's still, the horse is probably still moving. She just kind of, one leg off, just kind of slides off and lands right gracefully on her feet.
So Legolas, got it.
Pretty much. And then, raises, kind of does this, grabs her shotgun, and is going to close distance, kind of like put herself between 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 the dead and the and Roop, and take a shot. And that is a 6.
A 6
for firearms.
Okay.
For note, that is 7 degrees of success.
Nice. So you do shoot at this creature. Go ahead and roll damage for that shot.
All right, let me get my bag of D6s out. I have so many D6s now. I'm so happy. I found all my Pokemon D6s.
Nice.
And so this is, how far away would I be roughly?
If you got between Roop and the undead, you're within 12 feet.
Okay, so I'll just round it and say 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move up to, just because. And so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
Okay, let's see. 13 damage. So that's going to be... All right, so you fire the shotgun. It blasts off the right or the left arm at the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And so the arm goes flying and lands on the ground behind this person. But they're still moving toward Roop and yourself. They don't even seem to note that they've now lost an arm.
Kiyo knows what's going on with this.
All right, Roop. Let me see here. All right, Roop is going to fire at the other walking undead as it sort of is stumbling closer and closer to him. So he will. So he fires, and Kiyo, he fires so close to the side of your head, it rings in your ear, and you have to sort of turn your head aside.
Motherfucker.
As he and the shot goes once again completely wide of its mark, and you don't even see what the bullet hits. He just fires so wide, and he just starts bellowing again, and he kind of sort of shoves into you a little bit, like he doesn't know who you are, but you being here is terrifying him as well. And then the two lumbering walking dead forms come. Yep.
If it isn't too graphic, if anyone cares about that, I'm fine with whatever. Can you tell me what they exactly look like?
Okay, these
like how dead are they? Are they like rotting flesh with like entrails coming out, or are they like dried up dead bodies?
So they're not really fresh with a lot. Like they look like they probably died out here and have been out here for a bit. Not so long like that they're the skeletal man that the other gentleman, Mr. Hurley, saw the day before, but probably by the looks of them, they have probably been dead a couple of weeks at least.
Do they have any funeral attire on them, or?
They do not. They look like they might have died out here. You can't really see any wounds or anything where you are.
So like tattered traveling clothes.
Yeah. I mean, they may have been robbed on the road and left for dead. Who knows? But they approach. One of them is going to come to Kiyo, and the other one comes up on Roop.
But big mistake.
I know. So
Kiyo is literally the epitome of, you're approaching me.
True. So it does approach you.
Oh. Sorry.
And it is going to claw at you. So let's see here.
All right.
Now, Kiyo, because it's an attack that is hand to hand, you are able to decide. You could try to fight back.
So what would I need to roll to fight back again?
All right, so...
Because I've never actually done that. All I've ever done is dodge, because I have an absurd dodge.
True. All right.
Despite having a 25 dex, I invested a lot of points into dodge.
Let's see. So when you're attacked, you may choose to either fight back, so you can either attempt to avoid, block, or parry an attack while making one of your own, or you dodge. So both the attacker and defender are going to roll their dice and compare the level of their success. So if you are fighting back, you use your fighting skill. So you're, whatchamacallit?
Fighting brawl?
Yeah, fighting brawl.
Or fighting sword?
Well, this would be because you have your shotguns.
Yeah, true. I don't have my sword out right now. Yep. So yeah, brawl.
So fighting brawl.
I'll do my dodge. I'll use dodge because it's literally jumping from a 40% to an 80%.
All right.
If I do dodge.
So he'll need to get. Well, I'll roll for him, and if he doesn't hit you, then you don't have to waste the action. Because if you dodge successfully, that means you don't get to attack him next turn.
True.
So let's see. 46, is that a success? So he lumbers up and tries to claw at you, and while he does kind of slam into you, he doesn't get through like your outer layer of clothing. So you don't actually have to dodge him this time. Yep. Because that is not a success for him. The other one is going to go after Roop.
Poor Roop.
But Roop is madly flailing with that pistol. And so while it sort of lumbers up and gets a hold of him, they're sort of like wrestling back and forth. And Roop sort of shoves it off. And it doesn't manage to bite him.
Good.
So, after that, Claude, we come back to you. How's Claude feeling with all this?
He's hesitant, but he does ride up, and the older, skinnier gentleman seems like he might need more of the assistance. Kiyo's definitely a bounty hunter, and whether she wants to say she is or not.
Actually, Scotty. She is not a bounty hunter. I want that very clear. Kiyo is not denying that she's a bounty hunter. She's just something else entirely.
Yeah, a super ninja assassin. And he's just going to ride up with his pistol, and he's going to fire at the one that's on the ground now, or whatever that was that he was fighting with. He would try, if he could, he would try to get close enough to lessen the chance of friendly fire.
Okay.
So I roll handgun. Let's see. I think he would have out the revolver. Hard success.
All right.
6 damage.
So you fire at the one that is
I would have been aiming for the head because that's what I was told.
All right. So you shoot, and you manage to shoot, and you get the shot goes sort of through its cheekbone, and kind of opens a hole where now you can see like the inside of its teeth, but it's still standing, and its teeth kind of chatter in your direction.
Holy hell. That's Claude's turn, I guess.
All right, let's see.
Poor Claude. First day, and he just gets to deal with this.
Hey, Olive. I would
Yes.
like you to roll me a spot check, please.
Oh, good. I'm good at those. But it's intelligence based, isn't it? So I have disadvantage.
I'd say the spot's not intelligence based, so no disadvantage for the spot
okay.
check.
Okay. All right. Oh, I got a 27 out of 50.
27 out of 50. So that's a regular success. All right. So you are looking down. You just see the scene before you. You see Kiyo in kind of up close and personal with one of the undead. Roop is out of his mind, it seems, and he's kind of in close combat with one. And Claude has very gracefully fired and shot that one in the face. What are you doing?
I don't see anything else.
Currently, no. You don't see anything else.
Well, you're up on your high horse, right?
No, that's not a good idea. I would like to get.
You pull out another crystal gun.
Oh yeah, does it have like a loading time?
No, so it doesn't have a loading time. What you do notice on it is on the bottom part that's in your palm. When you fired it, it dulled out a little bit. You think you probably can fire this maybe 4 more times before it runs out of charges.
Okay. Okay. I would like to fire it again.
Do you get any closer?
I do. I would like to get closer.
Thank you.
And which one are you approaching?
Kiyo's on one, right?
Kiyo has one on the right, and then Roop is on the left, and that Claude is headed in that direction.
Or do I risk the chance of hitting Roop if I go for the one that Claude is headed to?
I mean, only if you fumble.
Do it. Do it.
Kill Claude on the first session he's in.
No, this is the first session. He's had a long life in our game so far.
No, Claude. Kill Claude.
Oh, Claude. My brain went completely off there. Wow. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I mean, if she managed to kill
you'd have money. You'd have money then if you loot me.
Do I have a chance of hitting Claude? Is he close enough?
No,
only if I fumble?
No, if you fumble, you would have a chance of hitting Roop because Roop is in melee with this creature.
Okay.
All right. So it's already activated, right? So all I have to do is roll the. All right, come on, dice.
Come on, dice.
Oh, okay.
Callie needs a new pair of shoes.
Shoots Claude.
So it's a 25.
Oh, my shoes.
It's okay. So my score is a 25, and I rolled an 18.
Okay, so that is a success. Yeah. So you roll a d8 for the damage.
Yes.
Praise the sun.
5
damage.
May the light of Lathander.
Wouldn't that be nice in Curse of Strahd?
So you fire this beam weapon again. This time you hit it sort of dead center in like the stomach, and the electrical charge punches a hole through the gut. And so there's this big gaping wound, and like you could like look down and look through it if you were close enough. It goes all the way through.
Does he fall over, or is he still up?
He's still up, but he's kind of listing to one side a little bit because he's lost some center mass.
I guess his spine was still intact after that.
It barely. All right, Duncan is going to he's going to ride down, and he's going to attempt to help with the one that Kiyo is currently dealing with. So I almost rolled a d20, but that's not the right dice for this game. All right, so he fires with his Colt 44, and he does hit.
That's the boy.
+2. Oof. So he fires and he shoots it. And this time he hits it sort of in the upper left leg, and it blows through the bone of the leg. And so this one collapses to the ground, and it can't catch itself because it's already lost the arm. So it lands on the ground at your feet, Kiyo, and now it's sort of like reaching up with the right hand and like still trying to claw for you and bite at you, but now it is on the ground.
We know what time it is for this.
All right.
What is Kiyo's turn?
It is Kiyo's turn.
Kiyo is going to put the barrel up to its head.
Oh my.
And pull the trigger.
So because it's point blank, you will get an advantage die on the roll. So you get to...
Oh, sweet. So that's the tens?
Yep, you roll 2d10 and take the lower...
The lower 10 part of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a 32, which is... and now I know I have enough with it. Yeah. I have an 80, and so that is an extreme success.
All right, roll me your damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. All right, with that, you put down this first undead fellow, and hit the just body just slumps at your feet, and the hand just ends up resting on your foot.
And I'm assuming I can't put the shotgun back now, pretty much. Like, I don't remember how action economy in this game is.
Well, if you're not moving, I would say that you could either, if you have a way that you stow it, or you could even for now drop the shotgun to the ground if you're gonna go for your sword.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Okay.
She does carry it on she has like the, what's it called? I can't even remember. Sling. Because, carrying a weapon one-handed like this, kind of hard.
True.
But yeah, she'll just let it go and reach for her parasol.
Okay. So
which probably to Claude looks weird.
Okay. As you put down this other creature, Roop, who is still spinning now around in terror at all of like these people approaching and kind of freaking out, he turns his gun and points it directly at you, Kiyo. And you see him squeeze the trigger as he just wildly shoots in your direction.
I'm going to use dodge.
All right, well, let's see if he hits you. All right.
I'm going to Batman this shit.
So he fires and...
Allie, I need to screen cap that. You got the pog champ going.
So he...
I love that Callie is more worried than I am about Kiyo getting shot. I'm like, he's going to hit... If he hits Kiyo, Kiyo's going to dodge it.
It's true.
This is the first time that she would have been hurt throughout this
No,
whole
I've been attacked.
game.
No, Callie, I've been hit. I've been attacked a bunch of times. I've just managed to avoid damage every single time.
It's fair. All right, so the bullet once again goes way wide of the shot, and you realize like he should only have one more bullet in the chamber of that pistol at this point.
Good.
And then...
What the hell are you doing?
I'll put them all back in the ground. I'll put them all back in the ground. And then the Walking Dead will try to attack him. But he is still spinning wildly, and it tries to chomp down from behind him. But he sort of sidesteps, and it misses and stumbles toward Claude instead. So, Claude...
Oh no.
This Walking Dead is now sort of stumbled past Roop.
Does it attack me or Clementine?
No, it attacked Roop, but missed the attack. So it's heading now. It sees you and Clementine beyond. And now it starts heading in your direction.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Can I trample over them with Clementine?
I would say, yeah.
I forget where they're at, but I know there are horse stats.
Yes, there are. Hang on.
Do you want me to roll a d100 or you?
Oh, that's definitely going to be you that rolls.
Okay.
Let's see.
I gotta remember how to do the manual rolls here. Here's the dice button.
Let me grab the stats for the horse.
Okay, I just rolled.
Cthulhu.
You're way too trusting in Roll20, Scotty. I do not trust Roll20 in the slightest.
Only for Call of Cthulhu. Anything else?
Honestly, I like rolling dice. Math rocks make my brain happy.
It's true. All right, let's see here.
And also it helps that Kiyo is based off of another character I played, and I even already had the dice set for her, so... Actually, Scotty, you know the character, because I've just seen art of her. It's the one I got Ewas to commission for me of.
Oh, okay.
Of the tiefling. This is more or less a slant on that character, but in more modern setting.
I mean, Amy Prosser did the same thing with her character Evelyn in Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
She did a one-shot Call of Cthulhu where she was like Evelyn in Call of Cthulhu.
That's amazing.
And she was like a nun or something. It's funny.
All right, so you rear back on Clementine and try to have her bring her hooves down and plunge them down on top of this undead creature, but she comes down and she misses her mark. It's actually 25% for her to hit.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to use... Can I use my advantage now, or is that something I would have to
Nope, you can use it now.
I don't want Clementine getting hurt by the zombie. Hey, I rolled a 3.
That will definitely do it.
Thank you for that advantage I just used.
Hey.
Thank you, Zen Wolf. Thanks for the round at the bar. All right, so you can roll a it's going to be it's going to be 1d8 plus 2d6.
Oh, wow. So 17 total.
All right, so Clementine rears back,
This hurt.
brings her hooves plunging down on top of this undead, and tramples it to death.
Whoop.
Again.
And tramples it to re-death.
To re-death.
Garfield.
So, Garfield was there for luck.
That's his musical chime. Every time he shows up in a
Here he
sitcom.
comes.
So, as Clementine tramples this second undead, and Roop is spinning around frantically, still looking, even though the undead are now not moving anymore, he still looks like he hasn't registered who you are. He's sweating and just looks this crazed look in his eye.
Claude would get off of Clementine, and he would put his gun in the holster, if he can. I don't know if are we still in battle mode?
We're kind of out of the combat, so yeah, you can get down, holster your weapon.
Okay. I say, easy man, or not easy man. That's not the right voice. Sir, it's fine. We're here to help.
So as you do, Roop.
What is your name, sir? And I want to try to fast talk him.
Okay, go ahead and make the roll.
Just try to get him to focus on me in a sense.
Well, this is
More
happening.
than anything.
Well, this is happening. Kiyo is.
Oh darn! There we go. There won't be luck.
Scotty, you can spend luck.
I won't.
Okay.
Never.
Meanwhile, Kiyo will kind of pick up her shotgun again and reload it.
Okay. So as Kiyo leans down, picks up the shotgun and starts to reload it, Olive, what are you doing in this moment as Roop and Claude are sort of facing each other?
Claude's got his hands up, like trying to show like he's moving towards him.
Does Roop look like he might shoot?
Well, he still has the gun in his right hand, and he hasn't lowered it yet, and he doesn't look like Claude is making him feel any kind of comfortable. So, it's very possible he could.
is talking like would it be my turn, or would it be an action? Like, can I go up to him and be like, hi, Roop, it's me, Olive. Remember we talked about the wind chimes and stuff? And
You could, you could
that's
try,
fast talk, isn't it?
Yeah, you could try either a fast talk charm or even a psychology roll to try to draw his attention and get him to see you and recognize you.
now, is charm or psychology, does that use in intelligence, or?
I would think psychology would.
Psychology would.
Okay, I'll do charm then, because I actually think I have more in charm. Yeah, I do.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi, Rube. Please don't shoot him.
Hey, come on, dice.
Not looking like you got a good one.
Hey. Okay, so I have a 75 in it.
Okay.
And I got a 52.
Okay.
Is that good enough, or should I use
That's
it?
definitely
No. That's a
that's
success.
definitely a success.
Yes, that's a success.
Okay.
So,
Well, I got a success with the spot roll, and it didn't work very well.
No, you saw everything.
Well, that might have been a hard success. You
yeah,
needed or more.
sometimes you need a better than a success. Like maybe you were rolling against something somebody else had that was better.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I do really like for Call of Cthulhu.
Mhm.
Yeah, in any of these style games, I love the hard, mid, like the normal, because you can get degrees of success that you don't get in D&D.
It's true. So you manage, like, as the gun, it looks like Roop is starting to turn the gun toward Claude. You call out to him, and Roop kind of turns, and for the first time, like, he blinks a little. His eyes still bloodshot. He still has that crazed look about his face, but he's like, I know you. I haven't buried you yet.
No, I'm Olive. You know me.
Taking that distraction, I'm going to try to tackle him and get the gun away from him.
Oh, shit. All right, that's going to be a fighting brawl roll, and it'll be opposed. You'll have an advantage die,
Why
but
would you do this?
it'll be opposed by
I get
him.
why he's doing this, because
I'm
honestly,
trying to save you.
All
Callie,
right, so you got a
I'm not
success.
gonna lie to you. If it had continued on, Kiyo was gonna just pull out her lasso and get him.
All right, so as Roop...
More than anything, I just want to get the gun off him.
Yep.
Even if it's just kicking it out of his hand.
So as Roop is turning and looking at you, Olive, all of a sudden he is tackled by Claude, and the pistol in his hand, as the two of them go to the ground, the pistol skitters away in the dirt. And Roop's like, no, Dad's gonna get me.
Nothing's gonna get you. Nothing's gonna get you, sir. I'm trying to think of... I wouldn't say sir, and I wouldn't say man.
Buddy. Friend.
Nothing's gonna get you, you daft.
You daft bastard.
And it's at that moment when you hear from behind you, that's what you all think. And you turn around, and Hiram is standing just at the top of the rise.
Can you... Okay, so obviously, met before, but can I get a description of what
So
they look like?
Hiram is this sort of kind of, gangly little man. He's a little prospector fellow who, he's got like these kind of a really dirty sort of pants, and he's got, like untucked shirt, and he's got sort of like furs thrown over, and he's just really unkept and disheveled. And
Picture the guy from Atlantis. With
yeah.
that, like, I like beans, and I'm gonna give everybody beans. Yeah.
And and he's standing at the top of the rise, and you can see just behind him a handful of feet is a dark horse that he must have ridden on, kind of following you. And in his right hand, you notice he has one of those beam weapons that Olive had. And his left hand, he's holding it's another one of those round sort of crystal.
Can I see what color it is from here?
I'll let you make a spot check before we call this, so you can decide.
Good, because Kiyo,
I will also.
Yeah, me too.
because Kiyo knows the color, what each color and shape is. So, all right, I got a 30 of 30, so
Nice.
barely passed, but I passed.
I don't see anything.
Same.
All right, so Kiyo, in the left hand, he is holding one of the opaque egg-shaped, like the 2-inch long circular egg-shaped devices.
So the armor one.
Yes, one of those.
Okay.
And his thumb is hovering just above the blue stain at the center of it. And I think that's where we're going to end this session.
Yeah, I should delete that from my
Okay. I gotta
secret
ask.
inventory.
You said it was morning, right? Had the sun started rising at all?
Yeah, the sun is coming up, but it's...
At what direction is the rise? Was the sun behind
All right,
him?
so the sun
or
is...
was it behind us? Or
It's sort of... It's a little bit behind him, maybe a little to... Let's see. Maybe a little to, if you're looking at him, kind of the right of him. So he's sort of a little silhouetted by the sun.
Yeah, I was about to say enough that it'd be hard to tell.
Yep. So, but it seems
I'm just thinking
Hiram has
spaghetti
trapped you
western.
here.
Oh, he hasn't trapped shit. This motherfucker's about to catch so much pain.
We will see, but that is where we will stop this week, and we'll see what happens on our next session of Shadows Over Stillwater. Now that they have subdued poor Roop, who seems to be having some kind of manic episode.
Poor guy. Poor bastard. He does not deserve this.
And once again, Kiyo escapes unscathed.
I didn't even need to Batman dodge that one.
But in better news, thankfully, Claude was successful in tackling Roop, because I was terrified that Olive was going to get shot by accident.
Honestly, hey, she wouldn't have.
I thought it was going to be me getting shot.
Because wouldn't he be out of ammo with that last shot?
No, he had one shot
Oh,
left.
he had one shot left. Okay.
One bullet left in the chamber.
And he missed his chance to blow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Opportunity, folks.
Also,
Once in a lifetime.
luckily for everybody, Kiyo's shotgun's fully loaded again.
That's true, it is, because you picked it up to load it before Hiram made an appearance.
Because Kiyo is like, yeah, he shot at me. Like, I love that, like, everybody else immediately like goes into panic mode. Kiyo's like, he shot me, it's fine.
Yep. So, with that, why don't we go around and people can do any plugs or things that they have for things coming up. So we'll start with Scott. Hi, Scott.
Oh, hey everybody! I don't get to do this very often. It's usually on my own channel, but thank you everybody for giving me support and stuff, giving me that advantage, because that advantage really helped. I was in, what was that campaign specifically called?
Oh, the Reign of Terror?
The Reign of Terror Call of Cthulhu game that Jeanette had. That was like one of your first games on here, wasn't it?
I think it was my first Cthulhu adventure on here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice to be back into the madness seat.
Back in the saddle again.
It's cool to be doing a Western thing. And I look forward to later games of this.
Yeah,
but
we're happy to have you.
For plugs, everyone in the game already knows, but I have my own Twitch channel where I run a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons games and some games that aren't Dungeons and Dragons. Our next game will be tomorrow at the same time this one was at, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are playing Cursed Strahd. It's Humblewood. And if you don't know what Humblewood is, it's like anthropomorphic, like 100-acre wood kind of looking races. But don't think that means it's like cute and innocent, because it is definitely not. Especially in Cursed Strahd. So, Callie's there. She's on her second character in the adventure. They're in a broken down mansion called Arkenvostholt.
Oh, Arkenvostholt. Yes.
And a group of 4 level 10 adventurers almost had one of the players die to a bunch of giant spiders. So if you want to see how they almost die to something that should be well below their CR, you can check me out at Scotty_H00D on Twitch tomorrow.
The look of murder Callie is giving you right now.
I was looking. honestly. It was our friend Ewis's character, and if you don't know, Ewis has already died in that campaign.
As well.
He's almost died twice since he got a new character.
That's rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Gotta bump those up. This is Curse of Strahd.
Believe it or not, I'm being nice. So yeah, that'll be my flex for tonight.
All right. How about you, Callie? Sorry, you're right in the middle of your yawn.
The best time to ask for plugs.
I'm Callie, Cap Callie on Twitter. I do art and I have commissions open, and they are discounted commissions. That's the right word. And if you could support me and commission me, there's still 8 slots open of the discounted commissions, and it would really help me out because I'm a broke college student. So,
much like Olive.
And here's the thing: if you look around on the overlay, the various character art is Callie's artwork.
And it's amazing.
And I love it. So there's some examples for you right here on the stream.
She got Claude's art done within 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
She is
Just saying.
freakily fast with her art. It is crazy.
Oh, thank you guys. I'll cry. But I also have a pen of my Retroverse character, Ollie. She's a void tiefling. And she it's a little pen, and it says "Stay weird," because Ollie's is a little strange. And if you would like to see her on Friday at 7:30 on Scotty's channel, we have a Retroverse game, Lasers and Liches, and Vaccine, and we are in a bit of a thing right now, and it's fun. Come and check that out.
I believe we're gonna have a pajama party or something.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a pajama party. I'm gonna wear I don't have pajamas, but I'm gonna wear my frog hoodie that my boyfriend gave me. Wow, I wonder who that is. And anyway, yeah, that's it for me. By my pen.
Excellent. And how about you, Vex?
Well, you can find me on Scotty's channel for a couple games. I think this week we have also your Dark Matter game, right? Or
Yes, our friend Biff Whalen's Mysteries of the Silver Fleet game.
Which we had a hell of a session last session. As in,
A lot more Star Wars puns.
We got a lot of Star Wars jokes in. And we got attacked by we got ambushed almost by a world famous mercenary guild that was just terrifying. And now they're on our side though, and they're living in our planet we have. Yeah, we own a planet now.
I guess they're verse famous.
They are like verse infamous is probably the better word for it. But yeah. So you can find us there. You can also find me on my channel at Fraction Moon D&D. You can find it in Jeanette's friends as well as Scotty as well. Our next game, we unfortunately didn't play last week, our Masks game. So we've pushed it back to hopefully this Sunday at 12:30 p.m. EST. We left it our group as we're going for one of our team members who fell through a portal, and a bunch of crystal beings came out of those portals afterwards, and we fought them. And my character may or may not have shattered her legs to get rid of them using gravity manipulation, and then proceeded to run and jump through the portal because superheroes do not give a shit about themselves. And also, I'm going to do a plug because we almost have art for that game soon. That was done by Colloquy. And the art is also really adorable. So once that gets up, I can't wait to show it off because it is amazing too. But that's it for me. Just check out my games. They're awesome. And you'll find Scotty and Callie on the other game I have, which is Saffron Academy. And that's on every other Thursday, so next week.
Excellent. And I'm Jeanette. You can find me here for this game every other Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with this crew. So we'll be back in 2 weeks for our next session to find out what Hiram is planning to do. And
Get shot.
possibly. And also,
Well, that ain't very nice.
every other Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So this past Sunday, we played our Skull and Shackles D&D 5e game. So we'll be back in 2 weeks for that as well. Otherwise, you can find me over on Scotty's channel. I play in the Chaos Crew game over there, where unfortunately this past weekend my character died to a power word kill.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes. And I'm there, Scotty's there, Callie's there, and Vex is there. So
And yet again, for apparently a trend for me, I am fine.
it's true.
I am currently wrestling Torbrand, the Metal Mage.
Yes. And then I play every other week in Ghost of Saltmarsh on Scotty's channel as well. So that is where you can, in fact, find me on the interwebs, or follow on Twitter and see what else is going on. But other than that, I think we will say goodnight for the evening. Take care, have a great couple weeks, and we'll see you next time on Shadows Over Stillwater.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.